Alright everyone, it's Sprout here and welcome to another live commentary on Amiga Legends. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in solo versus squads unranked and I'm going to show you how to win by being passive. Now being passive, I mean avoiding everybody until literally the last zone. Now I can't promise I'm going to win this game, obviously. There might be a player in the last zone that's going to absolutely annihilate us, but we will go ahead and see how the match goes. Now I've got my volume turned down in the game because obviously a lot of the time the game is a lot louder than my actual voice. For some reason it's, there we go. I'm going to pick a Zero, no actually I'm going to be Aurora for this game, so it should help a bit to be the healing class. Now there's two ways you can go about the game really. You can be very aggressive or you can be very defensive. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to land somewhere miles and miles and miles away from the flight path so that I know that nearly sure nobody will land next to us. So then what we need to do is pick a place that has decent loot but is generally not a well populated area. Now I'm tempted to go to the mini warehouse below warehouse here. As long as I can get there, I should be able to though. Because there is quite a bit of loot here and not very many people drop here. And that's what I'm going for. I don't want to run into people during the match. I mean obviously I will run into people, and if I have to kill them I will. But the whole idea of this video is to show you how to win with the least engagements as possible. I might have dropped a bit short here, but never mind. So what I'll do is, since I've dropped a bit short, this is the complete longest I could have dropped, so the chances of someone dropping next to us is very, very slim. They might be dropping Science Lab, but that's all over there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and get the crates, just to see if I can, oh, for God's sake, just to see if I can get a weapon quite early on. If I can actually jump up here. There we go. Didn't think it was going to let us there. Not bothered what weapon I get because the chances are up. That was very lucky getting a Scar-L straight away. But what I am going to do, I'm still going to head to where I was going, which is the mini warehouse. I'm going to go here first and then I'll go to warehouse because people might have been able to jump to warehouse from there. And as you can see, I'm already in the zone, so I'm already in a safe enough position. I don't really need to move too much. And what I really need is some boots, because I hate running slowly. Give myself a little boost. It doesn't look like anyone's here. I haven't heard any gunshots yet, which is a good thing. Obviously, you usually see me with high kills, because I do tend to hot drop, and I just wanted to give you a different taste of obviously what you can do in this game to win, because obviously the higher rank you get, the more you lose for losing, and it pays you to learn how to play without pushing constantly. I'm still going to go for my typical loadout that I always go for, which generally speaking will be either 2 ARs or an SMG and an AR, a sniper, a DMR, and 5 grenades. I always go for the frag grenades, don't particularly see the point in the other grenades personally. But there is a little rotation you can do with this little place where you start at that end, you go to the crates, you come to these crates. You usually find some decent stuff here. There's a sniper, wait, a DMR. The Mark 12, Mark 14, I've got another one there, but I don't need 2. Just leave that one there. Right, so I can hear someone shooting now. Definitely that direction. But the idea of this is to stay away from people. Is that somebody? No. Looked like someone was there, but obviously mistaken. since I am in the zone, I've got no real pressure to get anywhere. I can just sort of sit around for a bit. Check all these buildings, there's always something good in them. There's a sniper rifle for us. Obviously my layout, guys, is for 2 thumbs. If you look just below the right hand side shoot button, that's where I put my thumb. That's where I aim from. And obviously my left one generally just stays on the movement button. I don't really move off the movement button unless I'm sort of using the left button, aiming down the sight, which is generally when I'm sniping. It's the only time I let go of the... Right. That's my favourite gun. I love the Vector. Undoubtedly probably my favourite gun. I will use the Vector over a purple scar, but if I got a golden scar from a drop, I will use that instead. Just for the damage. So I've got a while till the zone starts coming in. Get myself plenty of meds before the game probably starts. Right, so I'm more or less fully kitted up now. The only thing I can really improve is the quality of my weapons. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to a place where I can see what's happening around us, but not move too much to really attract attention. Oh god, there's someone coming. Not really want to attract attention to myself. I think that was a bot. It could have been, it might have been a player, but I mean, he was just running at us, not shooting, so it was chances that was probably a bot. But I'm just going to sit around this area just so I know I've got a big, wide view of everything around us, and I can see anybody that might be coming towards us. Another thing I do when I'm playing this sort of way is I constantly check the kill feed at the top right to see who's in the game, because when you get to the higher ranks you get to know the names of the good players, or maybe it's the PC players who have a good chance of taking you on, you know what I mean? So you need to watch the kill feed just to be sure who you're playing with. I haven't actually been watching it so far, but now that we're in the top 40 players, it's a good time to start paying attention to it. And remember guys, do not stand still, because if you stand still like this, I'm not going to do it, but, and someone's watching you with a sniper rifle and they hit you in the face, they can one-shot kill you, so you need to be careful of that. Doesn't look like anyone's right. I'm going to have to move for the zone, so what I'm going to do is, where that red zone is right now, I'm going to move into there. Obviously, I'll wait for the red zone to move, but that's where I'm going. But I need to try and get to the zone as soon as possible, and then I don't need to move too much, and I can focus on my surroundings. Might as well loot these because they're here. Another scar rail, just keep the one I think. Remember, don't go into a red zone, because 9 times out of 10 it hits you, and it will kill you in one shot regardless of your health and armour. So what I'm going to do is, since this is in the zone, I'm going to sit on this little ledge here. I've got quite an arc of view to see around. I'm in shot. I don't know what he was doing, he missed a bit there, like. Let him see if he's got any decent stuff. Nope.
Warning, safe zone shrinking.
Now when you're waiting here at the edge of the zone, what you want to watch for is the direction of the edge of the zone, because if people are outside the zone and they're coming in, that's where they generally come from. You'll get the odd player running around inside, but most of them tend to come from where I just killed him. So you need to watch outside of the zone constantly to be sure there's nobody coming. I mean, a lot of people tend to hide in a corner like this, But I find you've got no awareness of people coming towards you if you do that strategy. It's better to know who's coming as opposed to be surprised when they finally get here. So I've got the biggest circle on this side, so people could be running in. Right, there's a Nimo TV on
incoming bombardment.
the kill feed there. That means it's a streamer, not necessarily a good player, because I have killed quite a few of them. I noticed quite a lot of them put Nimo TV in their name now, because it's a streaming service a bit like Twitch. Someone's coming. If you camp around it, I know it's not really camping. I don't call it camping. I prefer to use the term aggressively waiting. So obviously I'm waiting around to see if anyone comes. Now what I'm going to do now that the zone's getting smaller, and obviously the edge of the zone is out in the open, I'm going to wait here until the zone moves, so that I know nearly 100%. Oh, the Nimo TV guy's just being killed there. I know 100% more or less that nobody's going to come behind us, so I can sort of sit around here and just wait. Is that someone next to the rock? No. See, a lot of people will go for that airdrop, but I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to come down a bit and just get a better view. If there's a good position I can stand, like sort of here, get a good view. But I don't want to leave myself open to snipers, is what I don't want to do. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the north, where chances are there won't be very many people. I'm just going to hang about this bush and this tree, so I've got cover. I'm going to see if anyone goes for that drop. Try and pick them off.
Warning, safe zone shrinking.
There's lots of dead bodies around, but I haven't actually seen anyone running around yet. There's 9 players remain other than me. Could be a full squad, could be solos, we don't know. The zone is shrinking, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards this drop, because it might have legendary armour in. Obviously that'll help with my survivability. Just constantly watch around yourself, make sure there's nobody watching you. Is that someone? No. The edge of the build, man. Sometimes I get confused. You think it looks like an Iron Fist or a Sergeant Jericho skin, but it's not. Right, what we're going here? Let's have a look. See, I'm going to swap that for that now. Golden Scar will beat the Vector in most cases. Now I know I'm running at the zone here, but I want this one as well. The AWM, in our view. Pop myself a little heal there. A lot of people don't like the AWM, but I've got the Mark 14 as well, if I really need to use my sniper ammo. Right, I've got to move here. So just find places that got loads of cover. Don't go just direct, you know, because that's like an open space. People can snipe you, shoot at you, everything. Try and move in and out of cover. You've got the trees here, you've got the building there to get into. The building's quite close to the zone actually, so I'll probably sit in that for 2 minutes. I can see someone fighting over there. Get a shot at him. I'm getting shot from behind now. So I got the headshot on that guy over there with the AWM. Oh, is he still in the open?
Warning, safe zone shrinking.
There's a Spectre there. See if he stands still, get a headshot on him. He's getting shot by someone. Right, the safe zone's shrinking. I'm going to have to move. Oh, someone's here. I'm in the zone. I know where these last couple of people are, so this is when I take people on. That was an accidental fire, that one. That's one down. Spectre's over there. That would be reloading, wouldn't it? Swords low. Come on, pop your heat. There we go, I got him. 3 people left. They're all about more or less in the same place over there. Just trying to figure out where they are. There's one. Hacks walking along, see if I can get him when his thing runs out.
Warning, safe zone
Missed.
shrinking.
this again. Crap. Wait, I should have moved for the zone, but I'm going to now. What I'm going to do is there's not much cover here, so I'm going to try and hug the wall if I can. Get a little heal now. They're still shooting each other by the sounds of it. We've got a 0 because I've just saw our skill go off. There she is there. 2 people left, there's one of them. Where is he? There he is. You're getting to cover before he finishes me off.
Warning. Safe zone shrinking.
It would be, wouldn't it? I'm not 100% sure where he's gone, if I'm honest. He's over that way. There he is in the rock. Use his thing to reload. And there we have a nice little win. Being as passive as possible. Obviously you have to have the gunplay in the final zone to be able to take on the last couple of people. So if you have enjoyed the video, why am I healing myself? Do leave a like and do remember to subscribe. I'll obviously be doing an aggressive playthrough soon, so you can have a look at that, how I do the aggressive players, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.